Conversations powered by JessTalk and
Will Edwards.
Yeah.
We are back.
Yeah. Yes.
We are back. Let me just say something.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
You welcome back. You guys at home.
You welcome back.
Like welcome back, Cotter.
Yes. Listen. If you guys could see what happens in the 15 minutes before this show starts, you know what? That should be the show.
We were straight up and planted straight up and square. It was all cool.
It was cool. It was fun.
What did you like best about all of that?
Fun. I like your accents.
What bloody accent are you talking about?
I have no idea what that is.
All I'm going to say is I believe you go by another character by the name of Dickie.
I do. I have a character. His name is Dickie Locks. He is an agent to the stars. He is fantastic. He wants to make sure you get everything. He will work all day and all night for you.
All I've got to say, ain't no self-respecting Southerner ever heard someone sound like you, Dickie. What you got to say for yourself now?
Is that an accent?
It's a Southern accent if you didn't catch it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you trying to tell me that I don't sound?
No,
you know, I am from the South. You know, I am from Mississippi. You know how to spell Mississippi?
Oh, yes, I do.
Spell it.
I spelled it when I was in school.
What happened to your accent?
It's gone. It's gone. It comes and it goes. It comes and goes.
Bring it back,
it's
Dickie.
it's like another personality within me. That's what Dickie Locks is like. A personality inside of me.
Okay. I like it. I like it. We're doing well. Great. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Love your energy. We're going to have a great rollout of laser coaching moments.
Yes.
But before we do that, let's talk about some really cool things. Really cool.
Let's do it.
On August 28th, here in Las Vegas, we're going to bring a guy that is bad to the bone. His name is Tim Restmeyer. He's a superior coach.
When we did the radio show, didn't he call? Did he call in? He called in.
He called in.
Such a great guy.
Yes, he did. Tim Restmeyer out of Chicago.
Yes.
He's got this gig called the Happy Hour Coach.
I like it.
Yes.
I like it.
And that's going to be August 28th. It's going to be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're going to do it at Payman's, and it's going to be Payman on the west side of Las Vegas. And this is going to be an event that's off the hook. And what we want to do is the very first person to engage in the chat room, and Lisa will be running our chat room for us, so she'll know. So we're looking for some engagement. They're going to win a complimentary single offering into the Happy Hour Coach because it's a paid event. It's modest in the pricing, but still, we want to give away a compliment. What do you think of the Happy Hour Coach?
I like it. Can I use your computer real quick?
Yes. Did you want to take a look-see?
No, I wanted to be the first to chat.
Oh, nice. Nice. Give me some. So this is going to be like
free?
This is going to be like the coach, right?
Yeah.
So let's start out with you. And then Lisa will decide if you win that or if someone else does, but I like it. So talk to me.
You like that.
So you got a coaching moment.
Listen, you know what? I had a moment of my own.
First off, what is coaching before you give me your moment?
Coaching is an individual. They have an issue or problem or just something, a bump in the road.
Fair enough.
And basically, coaching just helps you through or past that because I believe, and I think you do too, that the answers are always in you.
The answer, yes.
You need someone to show you the mirror.
I do.
Right?
I do.
We talk about that.
Yes, many people look for the answers outside of themselves.
Yes.
But the answers are inside of themselves.
Well, you know why too? Because if you look for answers outside of yourself, you're giving someone else your power.
Well said. You're giving away your power. And if you're talking about coaching at its best, I believe that coaching at its best is when we offer a safe place for you to come and tell the truth. And about all of it.
All of it. Whatever you got.
No judgment.
No judgment.
No fear. No accusations. Nothing that makes you feel like you want to perform in a particular fashion or way to please someone else other than yourself.
And no judgment. Absolutely
no judgment.
Like Jesse's accent. No judgment. No judgment.
Are you talking about my Southern accent again? I was going to do my very best not to get into that, but now you make me feel like I want to be a roper or something.
Well, thank you for that.
That's a little bit Mississippi and a little bit Texas.
I see that. You really
So what
digging
about
in.
your Dickie thing?
You're really digging in. Dickie Locks is the name.
Dickie Locks,
anyway,
whatever.
Anyway, so I had a moment, which I want to share, and I want to share with everybody at home too, because it was I don't want to say it was traumatic.
Talk to me.
But it was changing. You know, I had someone in my life that I said, oh, you're my friend. You know, let's do some stuff together. Let's work together, so on and so forth.
Professionally and personally?
Yes. And some things occurred. I'm not going to get into what occurred.
Okay.
But I had to purge them.
You had purge them as in, I want to say this. We know that someone's in the chat room, but I want to finish this and we're going to get to that person in the chat room.
Yes.
Because Lisa's going to be manning that for us. You had to purge him, meaning you had to have them leave your space.
Yes.
You had to create a brilliant exit strategy.
I had to separate myself.
What happened?
Because the person was very negative.
Okay.
They were giving me negative things. They really weren't paying attention to the things that I was doing and what I wanted. And I was giving him all of my attention.
Okay, 100%.
In terms of what he was doing and what he wanted.
Yes.
But, there was no reciprocity. So, I'm like, I'm sorry.
It was inequitable.
Yes.
And so you say this in the coaching space, what is it that you'd like from me, or what was the challenge, or where is it that you might be struggling in order to get that to a better place?
The challenge for me was that I really liked the person. I wanted to believe that person was there for me and that was going to be a friend. But the thing that happened for me was sometimes when things are a little rocky, you have to you got to survey your circle.
Yes, you got to take a look. And so with that particular situation, did it happen towards the end in terms of your purging? Did it happen as you felt it should happen, or you wanted it to happen?
Yeah, you know what? It took me a little bit.
Okay.
It took me a little bit of time to come to the decision of it, but I realized something. Here it is. Although that person was great, and was a great person in my life at that time, I realized I was better not having them there.
Fair enough. So let me ask you this.
Yes.
I totally agree with that, because they were stealing your energy.
Yes.
They were energy thieves and energy bandit.
It's true.
And you were better off without that energy
true.
drain. But is there a quagmire? Is there a hang-up? Is there a struggle? Is there something that you're struggling with about having made that decision?
You always think about that. You know what I mean? In my head, I'm thinking, was that the right decision? Did I make the correct decision on that? And I think people struggle with this a lot. They struggle with figuring out who's in my corner, who's not in my corner. How does that work?
I can help you with that.
Yes.
You will no longer struggle after this. I won't get the line perfect, but it's from the movie Eat, Pray, Love.
Okay.
And Julia Roberts leaves one of her husbands, and he's missing her. And so she leaves him because he's toxic, as what you're mentioning.
Yes.
And he's saying, but baby, I miss you. Baby, I love you. I want you back. How do I handle this? She says this, or something to this effect. Whenever you think of me, miss me, send me love and light, and then drop it.
Wow.
That's from the movie Eat, Pray, Love. So what I'm saying to you, Will Edwards,
yes, sir.
When you're feeling those thoughts, miss me, send me love and light, and drop it.
Love it.
Give me some.
Thank you, sir.
That's how we roll in the studio.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
you, sir.
All right. So
Who we got?
now, great sharing moment. That was a great coaching moment. Brilliant, right?
Yeah.
You feel good about that?
I do feel great about that.
Come on, man. So talk to us, Lisa. You got someone in the chat room for us.
Yes, I do, and it is our #1 fan, Ken.
Ken.
And
Ken with 2 N's. K-E-N-N.
That's correct. And he says, "Well, you are rocking that pocket square."
Whoa! What you talking about? Ken, brother Ken, are you saying that I'm absent? I don't mean to compare myself because I don't have a pocket square.
Wait. Let's solve this right now.
But I'm kind of getting a little bit.
Let's solve this right now.
What you got?
I brought you something. This is from my line. Squareware by Will Edwards. That is for you, sir. You know why? Because I think you're awesome, and you allow, and I'm a part of this thing, and I feel great about being a part of it, and I thank you for it, for all of it.
First, I'll say thank you with great gratitude.
Yes, sir.
Second, I'll ask a question.
Yes.
You and Ken got something going on?
You know what?
That's all I want to know.
No. Ken sees me on Facebook.
Ken's my brother.
You know what?
He's my brother.
Cool. Okay. Look.
I don't want to come between you and
I between you and Ken.
No, let's get to this.
Get in it.
This
Open
is awesome.
Up.
So this is your creation.
This is my creation. The one that
Thank you for shopping with us.
The one that's in this box is made from a repurposed shirt.
Repurposed shirt. Let's check this out.
So check that guy out.
I am digging this. This is unbelievable. Thanks to Ken and you, I love this.
Do you love that? Do you like it?
Repurposed shirt.
It's a shirt.
You know what?
And so that's what we, some of our squares are from repurposed shirts, sheets, things like that. And then we do a traditional one, which is just from materials that I purchased. But I do it at home. I'm getting better.
You are really
at sewing.
You know what? You sewed this yourself.
I did. In my home, I sewed that in my sweatshop.
All I got to say is you are bad to the bone, my brother.
Well, thank you, sir. Put that in there.
Let me slide this in.
Look at that.
And let me. I'm going to do it the way I do it. Look at this.
What do you got?
Come on, is that sweet?
I love it. Love it.
Is that
there
sweet?
You go. There you
Very
go,
good.
Ken.
Okay, good.
Nice.
So thank you, Ken, and thank you, Will. Brilliant job. Well done.
I think we got some people in the chat room.
I'm on the pocket square, but now let's do it. Who's in the chat room, Lisa?
Okay, all right.
Bring it.
Well, we have Tim Ressmeyer in the house, the happy hour coach.
Tim Ressmeyer, the happy hour coach out of the Windy City.
Are they going to be shots, Tim? Like,
come on, Tim.
Tequila
bring it.
shots
Are you going to bring it, Tim? You going to bring it? What's Tim's thought?
Well, he is standing by. Should anyone have any questions about Happy Hour Coach, they need to direct them to me in the chat room, and we will. Tim's here to answer those questions.
Nice, Tim.
I told you that boy. I told you that boy was impressive.
No, he is savvy.
You know what Tim is? He's more than savvy. You know what Tim is?
What?
He's a blue-eyed soul brother.
Listen, back where
I was that listener.
What?
Back where I
live, I did. Back where I live, he's schwanky.
He is schwanky. Is that from British?
No. It's from New Jersey.
Oh, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Jersey. I have a brother-in-law from Jersey.
Do you?
Well, he's not from Jersey, but he lives in Jersey.
I'm from Jersey.
Did I say it right?
No.
I don't think people that look like you say, I'm from Jersey. Well, I don't think they do.
They do.
They say, I'm from Jersey.
No, they don't.
Okay, fair enough. We have somebody else in the chat room.
Let's see you guys.
Who do we have, Lisa?
Well, it's Tim, and he's feeling left out. He said when he comes to town, he wants one of those pocket squares. Can you hook a brother up?
Tim!
Wait. Tim, I will do it if you give me a free ticket to the Happy Hour Coach.
Did you see, you come from Harlem.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are used to moments of reciprocity.
Yes.
Okay. So you're asking Brother Tim from Chicago for Brother Will from New York for a little reciprocity.
That's correct.
And that would be ticket for pocket square.
That's right.
Fair exchange. Tim Ressmeyer, you heard it first, right here on Conversations with Will Edwards and Jesse Farrell. Pocket square for ticket.
Yeah, love it.
Will said, Tim said, Will, you're in for a ticket. It's a done deal. To exchange the pocket square for a ticket to Happy Hour Coach, it's a done deal.
You boys on the East Coast know how to work it. That's what's going on.
Don't play with me, bro.
Tim said he's from Long Island. Will, East Coast.
We're like neighbors.
Tim Ressmeyer is a Long Island boy.
I love him. When he called in, you remember when he called in when we were doing this show on the radio.
He was brilliant.
He was so great. He came. He had a great question. He talked about some stuff. He talked about Happy Hour coaching. Great guy. Listen, guys at home, listen, if you really, really want to get this like firsthand from this guy, you need to come to Happy Hour coaching.
Well said. Tim Ressmeyer is so totally one of us. Tim Ressmeyer knows how to reach people. He's got a PhD.
Nice.
He's got life experience.
Nice.
He's got credibility in class and calm. He's one of those kind of slow-rolling brothers. He moves a little smooth, but let me tell you something. When he lands his magic, Tim will put it on you. Because the boy put it on me. It was a coach-to-coach moment.
Dang.
Like I just put it on you with the Julia Roberts thing, right?
You just put it on me.
Right? Did I lay it down?
It was good.
Come on. I'm trying to do some Tim Ressmeyer stuff.
No, it's okay.
So let's talk about let's talk a little bit more about coaching. Sure. And the coaching piece is, it really is what we're seeking to really do well.
Sure.
Is to help people with breakthroughs.
Yes.
People get stuck.
Yes.
They get encyclical bad behavior or off behavior or things that just don't work for them, and oftentimes they don't know how to get out of it.
Well, like me.
Yes.
I get stuck because I seem like the most stable person in the room.
You got a very cool demeanor, very intelligent.
It's not true. I'm a mess. Underneath all this is a mess. But people come to me a lot, but then I don't have a, you don't have a place to go. And some people deal with that.
Right.
But they don't have some place to go. They don't have someone to talk to get all of that stuff out.
When you say someone will,
yeah,
you underestimated that. You are a true born leader. You're a natural born leader. And what you really mean is when leaders have challenges, where do they go?
That's what.
And that's why Lisa, from JessTalk and LisaListen, we say we lead leaders in a world of shifting priorities.
I love it.
Because all of our priorities shift all the time. From a leader's perspective, everybody's moving your cheese all the time.
Yes.
From that book, Who Moved My Cheese, Spencer Johnson.
Yes.
It's about when things change and you don't shift with it.
Yes.
And so when that happens, you stay stuck and the world goes on without you.
How do you keep all this stuff in your head? This is like book titles, names. You're like the Rain Man of coaching. You're like
Judge Wapner at 5 o'clock. Yes, Judge Wapner at 5 o'clock. Yes.
Seriously,
yes.
dude.
Oh no!
I come in, and I chat about myself and what's going on, and you just spew it, bro. I love it. No, seriously.
No, I appreciate that.
I think it's great. I love it.
I'll tell you who you remind me of. You remind me of a brilliant client of mine. His name is Chad.
Yes.
And Chad is an exceptional client. He's an executive at the Monte Carlo. Really, really great, intelligent person. And Chad, during his very first session, his name is Chad Jordan. He has a cool name, and this is one cool brother. Cool, and Chad Jordan says, you must be the walking Rain Man.
Yeah,
he goes,
see?
How do you remember these books and the titles? Here's what it is. It comes from a passion. It comes from the emotion and the desire to really help and create change in others.
You're one of those people, though, right? One of those people that read books.
I do.
Yeah, I realize
I do.
that.
I do. I love reading books. Lisa and I both are that way.
Yeah.
We read an average of, on a slow month, we'll read 4 books a month.
Nice.
And on an aggressive month, it's 8 to 10 books a month.
Wow.
And so we typically read that number of books because there's intel that we want to gain, not just for ourselves, but for others and the people in the lives that we shift. So thank you for noticing that. I never thought that you would even, but I'm digging it.
I watch everything.
Look at like there's someone in the chat room. What do you have there, Lisa?
Well, this is from Tim for Will.
Yes, sir.
Will, your authenticity does in fact make you a leader. It's impressive.
I love it.
Wow.
Nice.
Thank you.
And he's spot on. Thank you for that,
Thank you, Tim.
Because
that's very nice.
With Will Edwards, what you see is what you get.
That is true.
He's got class, poise, stamina, style, resiliency, funny, range. This dude can go from the pulpit to the pit.
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying.
Because
he's got a show. He's got a talk show.
Yes.
Called
The Will Edwards Show.
You got We Funny, which is a stage presence and comedy.
Comedy stand-up.
You help people to improve the quality of their lives and so forth, not just through your companies and through your business, but how you show up.
Yep.
You have a professional life that you do other things where you help people bring their attire up to a much higher level.
Everyday man clothes.
When do you stop helping, my brother?
I can't stop.
It's in your blood, isn't it? Right?
It's just in there.
No, but
this is what's great about this. This is what's great about this podcast because it aligns with my button that I have on help.
Yes.
I have this button that, like, if somebody says to me, "Can you help?" Yes. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to just jump in there.
You know why you do that?
Why?
Because you know your purpose.
It is true.
And everything you do is on purpose. Because you know your purpose. You know your calling. Your best gifts and talents are aligned with what you are choosing to do, to shift and change the lives of others.
You trying to put it on me?
I'm just saying.
Are you trying to put it on me? Is that what's happening around here?
I'm just saying.
Are you trying to put it on me?
I am.
Thank you.
Did I lay it on you? But it's true, right?
Thank you. It is.
A lot of people go through life.
And it's not easy, Jesse, right?
No.
Because we've had callers and we've had people in the chat room who are going through their lives and they end up at a point that they feel like there's a wall in front of them.
They feel like there's a wall in front of them. And if they feel like that will, it is.
Yeah.
And so even if it isn't, it is.
Yeah.
And so you help people be ready to attack and scale that wall and build a life that they love, build a life by design.
Which is what you do.
It is very similar. We use different vehicles, and some of them are the same. Some of them are the same.
Like this?
Like this. We have some crossover vehicles. We have our own individual. What's your favorite vehicle of helping people? Please tell me you're laughing. Helping people laugh.
I do.
Tell
I like it. I'll enjoy that.
How's that leave you feeling?
Let me just say so. This guy is always bringing how it leaves me feeling. It leaves me feeling great. I love to entertain. I think that my one of my purposes is to entertain. And even when I was a pastor in Harlem, people would come to the church just to see what might happen.
I love it.
That day, because I'm climbing,
you might create.
I'm climbing on things. I'm bringing people up. I'm using them to show to get the message so the person has it embedded in their head. So it's about that. How do you take entertainment and merge it with education? And that's
it's called edutainment.
Ta-da!
A new word, edutainment. We use edutainment here at JessTalk LisaListen. We use the same thing as you do, and it's brilliant. And the speaking world, what we do, we say make them laugh, make them cry, 60 minutes, say goodbye.
Wow.
We got someone else in the chat room. What do you got, Lisa?
Tim just wanted to say that his father's also a pastor.
What is this Tim thing going on? What do you and Tim got going on?
I'm just saying.
Tim, you know what? Ask Tim, if you will, in the chat room, Lisa. Ask Tim if he's got the chili bumps. That's when something moves you to such a spirit that your whole body is affected by the quality of that move. I'll bet you Tim says, yes, he's got chili bumps.
Uh-oh.
What does he say, Liz?
It's coming.
Just launched the question.
She just launched the question. It's coming back.
Come on, Tim.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, he'll come back.
Man, we got a lot.
He said, LOL, yes, I
do. We got a lot in common, Tim. My goodness.
You know, I thought I had a lot in common. I thought I had a lot in common with Tim, but you and Tim have a whole lot
Listen, do me a favor. Remind me and everyone else when Tim's in town.
I will. We'll do it. We'll do it. But tell us, how can people reach you? If people want to make a connection with Will Edwards directly, either through one of your businesses, or through your support system, or just to drop in and say, you know what else are you up to?
I'm all over Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, all over that. So you can do that. If you want to check out the Will Edwards Show, it's the WillEdwardsShow.com. Just go there and see some stuff. We Funny.
Say that again, the WillEdwardsShow.com.
The WillEdwardsShow.com.
Very nice.
We Funny Comedy Show is on Facebook.
We Funny as in, not correct grammar as in we are funny.
Will Edwards Funny. Yes, Will Edwards Funny.
I like it.
And then also Squareware by Will Edwards, which is pocket squares.
Nice. How's my pocket square doing?
It looks great, man.
Is it too tall?
No. Let me just say something. There is no such thing. The taller the pocket square, the closer to God.
Ooh, look at you. Give me some, Mr. Spiritual Man. I feel like I'm in spirit with you.
I love it.
Do you know what the word inspiring comes from?
No, tell me.
In spirit. In spirit.
Interesting.
So a lot of people said, are you a motivational speaker? I am not a motivational speaker. I'm an inspirational speaker. I don't think I'm here to motivate you. I think motivating self is on you.
Yeah.
You need to figure out how to motivate yourself. I am here to help inspire you.
Nice.
And inspiration comes from authenticity and bringing it and coming from a place of truth.
Yes.
And just tell the truth as is. Even if you have to couch it in a very gingerly fashion, tell the truth as it is.
Of course.
Because the truth will
set you free.
Exactly.
Right up
and
in
whatever
here.
you do in the dark will come out
in the light.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
We weren't even raised together.
No, we were not.
But it feels like it, though.
But when the street lights go on, you had to be in the house, right?
Be home. My mother said, boy, you better have your be home before dark. And she put a word in there, but I'm going to call it but.
It's okay. With me, it was the street lights.
Same here.
When the street lights came on,
same here.
You better be home.
Did your mother, when your mother told you to brush your hair and you didn't do it, what did she do?
Don't.
What did she do? Just tell us. Tell us quickly.
Don't get into it.
Come on, tell me, bro. Don't make me tell on you.
No, don't take me here.
I'm telling.
Don't take me there.
I'm telling.
Just Farrell, don't take me there.
Here we go. Watch it, people out there listening. When Will Edwards' mama, his mama, not mother, when his mama said, boy, go brush your hair, and Will did it halfway, half butt, he did it. She said, boy, go get me that brush. And there's a guy out there named Anthony Williams that'll dig this. Anthony Williams and I call this the Brush Your Face campaign. Soul Sisters, when they tell their little black boys to brush their hair and they don't do it correctly, they tell you to go get the brush.
Yep.
And they start at the base of your neck. Did you have hair down your neck, Will? No. They start at the base of the neck, and they brush from the base of the neck all the way down about to the nose. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Terrible.
And they brush the eyelids and eyebrows, and they were kind of going sort of like this, in the back from the base. And there are people out there and down like this, and they do about 4 or 5 strokes. See, and that was a lesson to do what? To teach you what?
Well, look. Let me just say something. I had a lot of hair back then. So you
did have hair on your neck.
No, it was a comb.
Right.
You know how painful that comb was.
Well, I call that the Brush Your Face campaign.
I love it.
And my mother would brush my face if I didn't brush my hair.
There you go.
That
so
means
lesson learned.
How many times do you think my mother had to brush my face before I brushed?
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned.
You know what we used to say? You don't believe fat meat greasy.
Say it one more time. Say it one more time. Say it slowly so they get it.
You don't believe fat meat greasy.
And what does that mean?
That means I'm about to show you by brushing your entire face.
You know, I believe you're adding some cultural inflection here.
Let me just say, you know, I've been black all my life. So
I didn't even know that you were black.
I know, it's all right. It's okay.
You're scaring me because I didn't even know you're black.
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
With your wonderful college education, that diction,
well, you know what?
and your pastoral type of speaking.
I'm very well spoken. That's what my racist friends tell me.
We are not supposed to have this much fun on this show. You're supposed to be helping me teach and helping serve other people. You act like you're serving yourself up in here. Up in here. Up in here.
Listen now. Listen now.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here.
I don't know what's happening. No more Red Bull for you.
Okay, so let's bring the show.
Actually, two more Red Bulls for you.
Let's
thank you.
And Lisa says from the chat room, give the brother another shot.
Exactly.
I am not a drinker.
Mid-show shot.
I am a gentleman and a scholar. I have gone to the educational system of UNLV.
Wow.
University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
Nice. Well, that is awesome, sir.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
I graduated.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry.
I have graduated from that university. Fine establishment.
Fantastic.
Let's talk about how first off, how people can find us. They can, if they have other questions or comments outside of the chat room.
They should do that.
702-541-6992. That's 702-541-6992. Or you can go to the website, which is obviously www, which you don't have to put in anymore.
No.
But JessTalk.com, JessTalk.com, and it is JessTalk and Lisa Listen.
Nice.
And we welcome the comments. We also have a live chat that people can pop in and ask us questions or share comments or thoughts.
Love it.
And we really love serving and helping people. And mostly of all.
And it's evident. It's evident.
Thank you. But you know what?
It's evident.
I love having people like you on the show because you have such a resilience, such an energy, such a vibe, a vibration, such a cool character.
It's all I got, man.
You know, you're bringing it every time every time we hook up with you. You're bringing it.
Well, I appreciate
and I like how you help us serve the people that follow us.
Well, you know what? It's important.
It's really important.
If we, you know, we're all living in the same village.
Right. Can they reach you on LinkedIn and Facebook and all that sort of stuff? How do they get you there?
Well, Edwards, I'm the black guy. Just look for my face. I'm all over the place.
Very cool. So these laser coaching moments are intended to help people. And we've done some really fun, exciting work together with helping people. And the fact that they can reach out to you there, they can find us also on LinkedIn and Facebook and Instagram. Also, some wonderful, wonderful places. Lisa and I are about ready to start doing the Periscope thing too. Periscope's a new boogie. Won't talk about it now. We'll talk about it on the next show. Yeah, Periscoping. We're going to Periscope it.
Whoa! I don't do that kind of stuff, bro.
Yes. So no, it's really cool. It's really cool. And you're going to come back again next month.
Yes, I am. I'll be back.
And we'll do the conversations powered by JessTalk and Will Edwards.
Yes.
Featuring laser coaching moments.
Of course.
We want to thank both Ken, who was one of the folks in the chat room. We want to thank Bruce Davis, who we know is also chatting. He's one of the silent folks that doesn't necessarily announce himself, but he's always there.
Yes.
And we definitely want to thank Lisa in our chat room, who did a great job.
Lisa!
Always great, and we want to get the director, Scott, in there too.
Scott, thank you.
Scott's a bad to the bone. He's a little cheeky every now and then, but he's bad to the bone.
I like him.
Scott's one of those kind of cats, if you don't want to know the truth, do not ask that man.
No, don't do it.
Because he's going to...
Even if you don't want to...
You know what Scott says to me when I try to get it out of him? What? He says, son, you can't handle the truth.
Wow.
He feels like he's Jack Nicholson or someone.
Right in your face.
Right in the face. So we say here at JessTalk and Will Edwards, the podcast about conversations, about laser coaching moments.
Yes, sir.
Close us out with a word or two.
With a word or two. Here is the deal. I believe that everybody we want to do better. We want to survive better than we have in the past. And I think the trick is to just look at where you are, look at what you're doing, find out what your purpose is, the thing that you love, and just start.
And seek to leave things better than you found them.
Exactly.
And with that, we're going to close. At the end of the day, it's all about how you leave them feeling.
There you go. There's going to be some dancing.